A lazy little boy believed he had endless tomorrows. But one small encounter showed him that time never waits. In the bustling kingdom of Sun Hollow, laughter echoed through the streets, and the air always smelled of fresh bread and blooming jasmine. Children ran about with wooden toys, traders called out their prices, and travelers from faraway lands filled the market with colors and stories. Among the children of Sun Hollow was a boy named Arun. He had twinkling eyes, a playful smile, and hair that always seemed too messy to ever stay in place. Arun was cheerful and kind, but he had one problem that everyone knew about. He hated doing things on time. Whenever his mother asked him to fetch water, he replied, "In a while, mother." When his teacher gave him homework, Arun thought, "Tomorrow will be better." And when his father asked him to help in the shop, he grinned and said, "Later, Papa. There's always later." The only thing Arun never postponed was play. He would spend hours chasing butterflies, skipping stones by the river, or lying in the palace gardens staring at clouds. "That one looks like a dragon eating ice cream," he once giggled, pointing up. The palace guards shook their heads and muttered, "This boy doesn't know the value of time. The king says time is treasure." But Arun only laughed. "Treasure? There's time everywhere. I'll never run out." One bright morning, a royal messenger rode into the market, beating a drum. His booming voice rang out, "Hear ye, hear ye! His Majesty, the King of Sun Hollow, announces a great competition. Whoever presents the most valuable gift to the kingdom by the end of this month will be rewarded with gold, honor, and a place in the royal hall." The marketplace exploded with chatter. Jewelers imagined dazzling gems. Farmers spoke of their finest harvest. Scholars whispered about ancient scrolls, and artists dreamed of grand paintings. Arun overheard the news, his eyes glowing with excitement. "A competition? How fun! I'll join too, but not today. I'll think about it tomorrow." And so, while the entire kingdom busied itself preparing, Arun continued to lie in the fields, making up cloud stories and chasing dragonflies. As days slipped away, Sun Hollow buzzed with preparation. The blacksmith worked tirelessly to forge a silver crown. The farmers polished baskets of golden wheat. Children practiced poems. Singers prepared songs, and painters filled canvases with breathtaking art. But Arun? He told himself, "I'll start tomorrow." And tomorrow never came. Weeks passed. The once long month grew shorter and shorter. Arun still had no plan, no gift, no idea. He laughed it off, but inside, a little knot of fear began to grow. Finally, the day before the competition arrived. The marketplace was alive with the glow of lanterns and the sound of final touches being made. People carried wrapped boxes, carefully sealed jars, and covered carts filled with surprises. And Arun? He had nothing. Not even a thought. Panic bubbled in his chest. His feet carried him through the busy market, searching desperately for something, anything he could present. But everything of value was already taken, bought, or prepared. As the night grew darker, Arun stumbled into a quiet corner of the market he had never noticed before. There, tucked between two tall shops, stood a tiny wooden sign. Time unlocked. Curious, Arun pushed open the door. A bell jingled softly. Inside, the shop smelled of dust and candle wax. Shelves were filled with hourglasses, sundials, and clocks of every shape, some grand and polished, others cracked and silent. Behind the counter sat a wrinkled, wise old man with kind but piercing eyes. His long white beard reached his chest, and his hands looked as though they carried centuries of stories. "Welcome, child," he said in a gentle voice. "You look troubled." Arun shuffled his feet. "Tomorrow is the competition, but I have nothing to give the king. Can you help me?" The old man studied him quietly, then reached under the counter. He placed a small broken pocket watch in Arun's hands. Its glass was cracked, and its hands were frozen at 12. "This is my gift to you," the man said. Arun blinked. "But it doesn't even work. What value is there in something broken?" The wise man leaned forward. "Child, this broken watch holds more value than gold. Do you know why? Because it is a mirror of those who waste their time. The watch has stopped, just like the lives of those who keep saying, 'Tomorrow.' They think they have endless hours, but one day, their time runs out." Arun's mouth fell open. His heart thudded. "But I always thought I had plenty of tomorrows." The man shook his head slowly. "Tomorrow is a clever thief. It steals your dreams and leaves you empty-handed. The most valuable treasure in the world is time itself. Use it well, and you will build greatness. Waste it, and you will have nothing but regrets." Arun clutched the broken watch to his chest. For the first time in his young life, he understood the weight of wasted moments. The next morning, the palace was filled with excitement. Nobles, commoners, and travelers all crowded in to watch the great competition. One by one, people presented their gifts. The jeweler revealed a crown of sparkling diamonds. The farmer brought golden wheat tied in silk ribbons. The artist showed a painting of the kingdom glowing like the sun. The scholar read out loud ancient wisdom. Each gift received applause and admiration. Finally, it was Arun's turn. He stepped forward, small and nervous, holding the broken watch in his trembling hands. The crowd gasped, then burst into laughter. "A broken watch? Is this a joke? He mocks the king. Lazy boy, he couldn't even bother to bring something proper." Arun's face burned red with shame, but then he remembered the wise man's words. He took a deep breath and spoke. "Your Majesty," Arun began, his voice trembling but steady. "I wasted my time. I thought I had endless tomorrows. I told myself later and tomorrow, until suddenly there was no time left. Then a wise man gave me this broken watch. He told me it is the symbol of wasted days. This watch does not tick because wasted time never returns. The greatest treasure is not gold, not jewels, not paintings. It is the time we are given every day. And I have learned this too late. But I offer this lesson to you and to our kingdom." The hall fell silent. Every eye turned to the king. For a long moment, the king said nothing. His face was unreadable. But then, slowly, he smiled. "Arun," the king said, his voice warm, "gold can be replaced. Crowns may break. Paintings may fade. But wisdom like this is priceless. You have given the kingdom a gift far more valuable than jewels, the reminder that time is life itself. The crowd erupted in applause, their laughter replaced with respect. From that day, Arun was no longer known as the lazy boy who wasted his hours. He became the king's apprentice, rising early with the sun, helping with tasks, and learning to use every moment wisely. And though he still laughed, played, and named clouds for fun, he always finished his duties first. He discovered that joy was sweetest when earned with discipline. The broken watch remained on his desk forever, not as a symbol of failure, but as a reminder that time never waits. Time is the most precious treasure we have. Every moment wasted is a chance we'll never get back. Use today wisely, because tomorrow is never promised. If this story inspired you, don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing lessons.